I really enjoyed this movie. Hello, welcome to Just My Thoughts. I'm your host, Khaleel Ward. On this episode, I'll be talking about Jules. The movie stars Ben Kingsley. He plays this guy named Milton. He's getting up there in age. His daughter's a little worried about him. He put a can of beans in the cupboard in the bathroom. So it was like early dementia might be creeping in. So he lives a quiet life though. He has the same routine. He goes to his weekly town hall meetings and he complains about the same thing every single time. About the town, about putting in a street, and people expect it from him. They just look at him and he says the same thing. We see that a few times. And then one night, a spaceship crashes in his backyard. And he sees it and it's like, it messed up my plants and it messed up my bird bath. And he goes on his way. But he tells people, hey, there's a UFO in my backyard. And everybody's like, what's wrong with this guy? So he tells everybody he knows, he tells his daughter. His daughter's like, do you need to go to the doctor? Let's get you checked out. Something is wrong. He tells the town hall. They just like, okay, he's a nut job. Then you have Sandy and Joyce. They both attend the meetings. They heard him say that. Sandy is cool. She's laid back. She doesn't really believe him. She's like, is everything okay? Joyce is like, yo, you crazy? Stop saying crazy stuff or they're not going to believe us because we're older. And Sandy goes over there and meets the alien because Milton found the alien outside and just started like doing little things to take care of him. The alien doesn't say anything. Jules doesn't say anything at all. And Milton is just like, he's cool. He likes apples. I go get him apples and give him water. And that's all he does. And Sandy is like, are you sure it's safe? Are you cool? And Jules has this thing, which I found funny. Like sometimes when people are explaining things to him, he just looks at them with these big old eyes. And they comment on his eyes. Like it looks like he knows what they're saying, but he doesn't like talk to them. And Sandy, Milton, and Jules, they have this like little connection. They hang out. And then Jules goes outside and starts messing with his spaceship. Like he's repairing the spaceship. And he keeps drawing these pictures and giving it to Milton. And Milton's hanging them up on the fridge like a proud dad. But then Joyce comes in. And Joyce is like spying on them. Like, why are they hanging out all of a sudden? And she meets the alien. And she calls him Gary instead of Jules. But they're like, we have to make a pact. We have to protect him and make sure, nothing happens. Secondarily, there's the government thing where, you just peer into the office. I like the movie because it didn't try to focus on the government. There's no like special government person trying to get the spaceship and everything. It just peers into a government office and you hear them listening to different conversations trying to find out where the spaceship is. And they kept it on the main characters. There wasn't no side villain or anything like that. And the three of them enjoy spending time with this alien that doesn't say anything. They're just talking to him. They're giving him shirts and stuff. And it's really just a laid-back movie that I was just enjoying. I was laughing at little things. Again, it's no raunchy, crazy things being said, but they do curse a few times, and it worked the way they did it, and I was enjoying it. And they want to help Jules get out of there. They had to do some weird stuff for him to make it out of there, but it's an enjoyable movie. It's a small movie, so it might not be in a lot of theaters, but if it's on streaming, definitely check it out. Give it a watch, and I think you would enjoy it. It made me feel good, like watching and just seeing how Milton went from a guy who wasn't really doing anything, but he found his like his tribe. He had some people he can bond with and connect with, and it all came from this alien that doesn't say anything. He just showed up. But those are my thoughts on Jules. If you happen to see it, let me know what you thought about it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Deuces.